Hi everyone, I'm Sam with Space Dealing Games. Today is June 22nd, 2026. It is Monday, is that correct? I think it is, yes. It's Monday, I can't believe it. Start of another new week. We're gonna start with Wordle number 1829 first. Alright. Let's pick a starting letter. Okay. Oh, alright. Oh wait, I do like the word oaken. Should I just Okay, I think every time I get I'm gonna do oaken because I really like oaken. I don't know why it's so fun to say, it's fun to see. I don't know when the K is gonna come in handy, but you never know. Oh, it actually is a good day to start with an O because it's an O word. Okay, all right. So most likely, I think. Okay, well, I think it could be omega. That's still a possibility, or it could be something like blank and then E like that. So ovate, but I don't. Didn't we already have ovate not that long ago? Or okay, if it's not ovate, what could be orate? That's a word. Orate. I'm thinking omega, orate. Uh, okay. Could be ocean? No, can't be ocean. No N. Okay. Opaque. No. Yeah. Obey. 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 No. Ole. 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 Maybe another vowel. No, okay, I'm thinking it's either between omega or orate. I feel like orate is more likely. Try that. Oh, it's not. Is it ovate? But I thought that's been the answer before. Oh my god, I even said that too, but for some weird reason, I thought I'd seen it before, or my memory is weird. Okay, let's just check this for a second. Wait. No, it hasn't been used before. Is it because I saw it on the unused word list? Is that why I saw it? It might be. Hold on a second. Just go down to It's like, I was wondering why does that word look so familiar? Could be I saw it on this particular list. Very possible. Let's take a look. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's because of this list I've seen before. Which is quite annoying. I was so close. I mean, on any given day, I would be so happy with a 3, but I feel like I really should have gotten in 2, but yeah, but Orate, I think has been done before, right? Has it? I know, Orate is also brand new, so, I mean, kind of almost a 50-50, but I'm pretty sure Omega has been before, right? Is that? Yeah, that was last year. Ah, okay. So, thankfully, I didn't go for that one. I decided to go with, well, I think no, I said I think it was torn between Orate and Omega. I still went to Orate. Okay, which is I guess in a way a good thing. So yeah, I suppose if I had done Omega, that would be the problem because I wouldn't have known if it was Orate or Ovate. So I guess I shouldn't be too unhappy. It could have been a 4, but I'm glad it was only a 3. Although it really should have been a 2 because I said Ovate. So that's a little bit annoying, but nevertheless, still I gotta be pleased with that 3. 132, 132nd solve. Would have been a lovely 20-second to get solved if I had gotten it second try, but that's okay. Still a decent word. Difficulty wise of this word. Maybe a little bit hard to think of, but not particularly trapped. Just maybe a little bit harder to think of. The word. Okay. But one day it will be open and I'm gonna be super happy. Yeah. Hope so. Okay, let's move on to connections. We're gonna play. It's 11:07. 11:07 it is. Not 7:11, but 11:07. Okay. Today's 16 words. We've got stressed, boomer, powder head, alpha, soft, X, lead or lead, times, primary, silent, then it's dot kind of thing. A black dot. Short, popsicle by Bangkok. Which is so funny because I was just in Bangkok. Literally, that was where I went for my holiday. So why is this showing up the puzzle? Is this puzzle specifically for me? Did they know where I was? Did they read my Google searches? What is going on? It's strange. Okay, well, there's Gen Alpha, Gen X, Boomers. I don't know if there's another generation. Generation Powder? No. Oh well, okay. Leave that for a second. Well, it starts with bang, and then it's a boom, there's a pow, starts with pop, So starting with sounds like a comic book sounds and like onomatopoeia, right? Explosive sounds. Instead of explosive onomatopoeia, I just said it! What? That is an awesome way to describe it, and I got that right on the money. Okay, one whole point for me for the category and 1 point for the color getting it right. Okay, ready to group together. Okay, times x. It's the same thing, like multiplication by, I suppose. Something by something. I think this also can be used for multiplication. Don't remember though. It could be. I can't remember. But I'll hold on to that first. The alpha, the lead, the head, and the primary, they all feel the same thing, like the leader. And then short, soft, silent, and stressed. I guess those are ways to form sounds, I would say. So with this multiplication, be the blue, maybe? I would say. It's the green, multiplication indicators, okay? I suppose makes sense, because I think short, stressed, silent, and soft is the blue group. Something like ways you can make sounds with your mouth. You know what I mean? Letters, pronunciation, descriptors. Okay, sort of there. I didn't describe it very well, so I'm not gonna give myself the full point, but I kind of think I got that. Sort of, I mean, the idea was there. And then alpha, primary, lead, head, all just mean, they mean the same thing. Dominant. That's a good word. Dominant. Yes. The one like who's in front, on top, whatever, what have you. So it was not really a reverse, but at least it's a purple first, so I think that's pretty good. I was still thinking that with things like this dot here, I thought maybe it might be blue, because definitely did feel very trivia-like. So, I thought on another day this green would have been a blue, but it's just not the blue today, so that's fine. Pronunciation descriptors, I suppose, is trickier than this one. So difficulty-wise, I guess this fits the blue well, but in terms of the category, like what type of category this is, I do feel like the way the description of the group is, this could have been a blue on another day, but it's not today. That is fine. At least no mistakes, and I'm very pleased with that. Difficulty-wise, I mean, what else is Bangkok gonna be other than that first part, right? It's definitely not gonna be the second part. So I don't think it's that hard. Maybe a 2. I think it's particularly tricky. Okay, let's move on to Diffle, which is today's bonus game. I think I've played this before. I think I played this before, but I don't remember. But let's go to the rules again. Oh yeah, I played this before, but okay, it's fine. I didn't know that I played this before. That's okay. Think of it as a replay, a redo, whatever. This game is inspired by Wordle. Okay, guess the word using as few letters as possible. Each guess must be a valid word. Hit the enter button to submit. After each guess, the code of the tile string show up closer you guys to stick to the word. For example, shirt, gray letters are not in the word. Okay. Pedal, the letters E, A, and L are in the word in this order. The letter P is in the word, but not before the E. Implied, the letter MPL is in the word in a row. Then edible, the word starts with E and ends with LE together. So this is the answer word. So that's how because you know that these three letters go together. LE also goes together. The E will come before LE, that. And the E comes before the A and L as well. And then the P is somewhere, but it's not before the E, so it starts with the E. Okay, so that's the shape here for you. And it ends in this shape here. Okay, I think I vaguely remember how to play this. Okay, let's try it. Let's do create. Or should I do open? That'll be fun. Should I do open? Okay, so the O and A, wait, does this mean they're together? Or no, if they're together in a row, they'd like this, joined up. So they're in that order. The O or something comes before the A. But it's not the starting letter. Okay. What about... Can't do coding, there's no end. We like caution? No end. Okay. No. Courage. No E. No. Couple? No E again. I'm thinking. What's one? Dollar? I could try that. Okay. So, see here. Right. So it's got to be the A that comes before the L, I think. If that's the hint I'm getting correctly. But the O and L are also not close together. So it's presumably something like that. Cobalt. That's an interesting one. Oh, getting somewhere. 1 second. So that bit there. So it ends in the T. I think that is correct. AL goes together. Okay. The O does not come from the C. So it might start with O then. O, C, something. AL. So T? Is that perhaps what we do? Or the C could come after. What is this? Am I thinking of occult? Don't think that's right. Or does this shape? But this shape means it ends with it, right? Okay. So it ends in a T. And there's something else with it. L. What in the world is this word? Allo? No. It's not allocate. No. It ends in a T. What? What? Where is the C in? Wait, it's not going to start with an O because we tried that. It's going to start with O. Maybe it starts with A L, I think. I don't know what. Okay. Maybe do. But the O definitely comes before the AL. So maybe O something AL. Locality? But it only shows. It's not, because I know that there's only one L. But okay, we're getting closer to where it's going to end. OC and then ALI are together, but not next to each other. So OC something, ALI something. And then there's a T. Vocalist. Oh my god. No. I forgot the OC next to the. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Q. No. Is there an H in the middle? H. U. Qualis? No. That makes no sense. What letter am I thinking of? Oops. What comes before this? Ooh, my brain is not working well. Ugh. What in the world is this word? I've tried a lot of letters already. No. Occupalist? What? I have no idea. Where I am so lost right now. Socialist? Oh my god, my brain is broken. Finally, good lord. I did so bad at this. This is not a good score, but did they have like, oh no, this is just a picture. Oop. Oh, great looking look. Okay. My brain couldn't visualize like what's gonna be in here, and finally, I was thinking of you, whatever, and constantly I was like, I don't know why it took so long for me to think of putting an I in there, and I kept forgetting the important clues. So I really do feel like this should have been solved sooner because I kept missing the vital clues that were presented to me, and still going for the wrong, you know what I mean, like the wrong things put together. So it's, yeah, but yeah, I mean, I think the last time I played it, it was a fairly easy one. I can't remember it. It was quite so long ago, but I think that was an easy one. This one is, I think, a harder word to think of, but also I just didn't read the clues very well, so that was my fault. But there we go. That's what I was doing. I played before a couple of times. They still have my stats, which is pretty cool. Okay, I don't think there is an archive, but here is the game. We played this before, but you can play it again. So I will leave a link to Diffle in the description for you to relive memories of Diffle. If you haven't played it for a while, you can play it now and let me know how you did for this word. You know, how long did it take you to get there? All right, let's look at the comments from last video. All right, Glacier, you did Slant, Adobe, Alibi. Really good three. And really good second guess at that Adobe. Only 22 Wordle and words end in I. But we've had 3 this month. Wow, I can't remember that. That was 3 this month. Whoa. Okay, let's look at the answers here. Okay, these are okay. Got Alibi. Emoji, right? You're right. What was another one? Chili. Wow. Just 3 in the same month, and we're only on like the 3rd week. Wait, June 21st. When was the last one yet? That was just 2 days ago. Right. Damn. We should use something with an I in there. Like a guess with an I. Strip, I suppose, would have been a good guess. There's an I in there. Okay. Though Adobe was successful eval, only the one possible to guess 3. I might switch to algae, or however you may say algae, just for fun. With top follow up in hard mode too. Oh, it's fun. Is that not been used before? Hold on, let's check. I think it has. It hasn't? Oh, okay, that's fun. I like that idea. Algae. Now that'd be average 4. Average yes is 4, failed 4%. A tad easier than expected, probably because of Ado and audio starters looking up with that green A. Well, good for them then. And they got the I as well, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, Edward, you did Tread, Plans, Album, and Alibi. Better lucky than good kind of date. Album only works for itself or alibi. I was in danger of losing, but 6 was a real possibility. Oof, but you got kind of lucky then. Nice difficulty 2 out of 5. I think that's what I kind of guessed as well, right? The biggest mistake involved fishing for the 4 TV shows. Fair enough, especially for non-US players. But the second biggest error was putting slapdash on the bowls over category. Even if that's what it meant, it would have to be slapdashes. True, the verb, tense matters as much as it seems. So I think people just don't listen to me. That's because you don't have your own videos. I mean, if you did that, maybe somebody would be watching, like, Edward, you have such great ideas. I should listen to you. I should follow, how you play and take some tips from you. But because I think they could stand to learn a lot. I mean, but I do think that some people, they take it very casual in this game. So they're just like, whatever that feels right. So they're not really looking at tense. They're not spending minutes like us, really going. I think they're just playing it very, very casual. Just whatever, like, kind of feels could be something. And you pop that in together and they make mistakes, I think so. Perhaps. Hot diggity dog. There's a wild rainbow red herring. Hot diggity. Hot rocks. Hot showers. Hot wings. Okay, I've heard of. Okay, hot diggity. Yeah, kind of heard of that. Hot wings. Yes, but I've never heard of hot rocks nor hot showers. Unless you mean like hot rocks, like the. Oh, it said hot rocks is the best compilation of Rolling Stone songs. Never heard of it. That's an obscure bit of trivia. Indeed, never heard of that. Hot wings makes sense to be pluralized. Showers does not. Yeah, hot shower. Yeah, you can take a hot shower. Get that. But then I never pluralized as well. So I think it's still a fairly loose red herring, but fair enough. Some people could try to force that connection. But twice as many, 4% versus 2%, try that over the actual red herring of the song related no diggity, no rain, no such surprise if that is ever a category. I better know the other 3. Not a clue about any of those. If you hadn't mentioned it, I would have checked the bot. I was just wondering because I did know nobody diggity and no scrub. So I was thinking maybe there is a more solid no red herring connection there. So I think that one stands out more than the hot. Songless, speaking of not a clue, songless, more like clueless, which they do have a game called Clueless on that channel, but on that website, but I've never tried it. Never heard of the song or the artist. Tried the rock category, same result. That's okay. So I think it's just on the certain day, the music will vibe with you and what you know. And on yesterday's puzzle, I was very lucky. All 3 I knew. Just some took a little more time than others to get, but I knew all the 3 songs, fairly well. But on another day, I probably wouldn't have gotten it, especially like rock and hip hop. Clara, you said I couldn't find the all song. Dang it. Music is a weak subject for me. When it's around that Stomp Clap, I know I was screwed and just went random country artist. At least you figured out it was practically country that Stomp Clap. I don't know today's artist or song pro of you to get it. It's 2 seconds. Again, lucky that it was a song that I did know, and I do have it on my Spotify playlist. So I was like, wait a minute. I know this song. But what is the title? It's bugging me to know, but yeah. The rock one I clocked as early as 2000s. Punk, that's good. Yeah, because I think that's the style, the way they play guitar and stuff right now, but that's as far as I can go. And it's song, but not well enough to guess it. You're so good at this. Lol. I got gold digger on the third guess at least. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think like you can get some of those songs based on the lyrics that they say. But yeah, and I think out of all three of them, Gold Digger might be the most mainstream one. I feel like that gets. Then again, Dirty Little Secret also was pretty popular, but I think Gold Digger is slightly more. That's why I feel like I heard it more than Dirty Little Secret, which is yeah. I had all those like CDs, like I had like Fall Out Boy, everything like from that category of like punk back then in 2000s that I was listening to it. It's so my generation. That's why I was like. Rob says, I'd say slap in that context gets stated as giving someone a verbal slap in the face as an example. Right, I see. So that makes sense. Like, where it's not a physical reaction, but yeah, like you said, it's a verbal one. So that makes a lot of sense. Okay, all right. Oops, I accidentally unhearted that. All right, I will leave a link to Diffle in the description for you to replay this game, try this game again if you hadn't played the first time with me. But let me know how you did for that one, and also let me know how you did for today's Wordle and questions. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.